What's up, 88ers? Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. We got a question. They want to know, can you grow width to your bicep? Everybody's worried about peak, height, right? Not too many people worried about width. But if you want big arms, you got to train both. And the answer to your question is yes, you could grow your arms wider. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you how and tell you why. All right, y'all, there is a muscle, it's called brachialis. It is a muscle that lies in between your bicep and your tricep, and when you train it, it grows width to your arm. So it's gonna make your arm bigger this way as opposed to this way. Both ways are great, you should train both. Don't just train for peak and height, you need width as well. Stay tuned, we're gonna go over a bunch of exercises to train the brachialis and get that width on them arms. All right, first exercise we're going to start with to train the brachialis to make your arms wider is going to be dumbbell hammer curl. So your regular curls, you supinate, you turn your wrist. This works on height mostly. So we're working on width today, so we're going to hammer them, turn them this way, and now we're working brachialis. Now we're targeting brachialis. We're targeting bicep width, arm width, as opposed to height, right? All right, pro tip, squeeze your bicep at the top, lower it slowly, just like so. You're gonna feel a lot of forearms when you do this, especially if you're not used to training them. Your forearms are probably gonna smoke out before anything else until you get used to it. So if you haven't done it, get ready for a forearm burn. But believe me, you're working that brachialis as well, especially when you come up and squeeze and then lower slowly, just like so. All right, number one exercise, and it's probably the best exercise for your bicep width, by the way. So if you want to focus on bicep width, start your bicep workout with dumbbell hammer curls. All right, after the dumbbell hammer curls, we're going to do a barbell reverse curl. Again, it targets the brachialis. And again, you're gonna get a whole lot of forearm in there if you're not used to this exercise. So, and you're gonna hear that a lot during this video. So whenever you feel your forearm, it's a lot of brachialis as well. Just keep that in mind. So instead of going underhand, which you would do on a normal barbell curl, working on height, working on peak, we're gonna go overhand, which is a barbell reverse curl, by the way. It's just an overhand barbell curl. And then you're gonna curl it up. Squeeze the bicep and back down. Just like so. Up, squeeze, and down. Again, you're gonna get a heck of a lot of forearm with this. So it's probably gonna be burning a whole lot. But make sure you squeeze that bicep. Try to focus on that brachialis. Work on that bicep width. If your forearms are failing and your forearms are giving out on these exercises, I would do some single forearm work until they catch up. And then you can focus more on your brachialis, right? All right, enough of that. You curl up, you squeeze, and you go back down. Pretty simple exercise, very similar to a regular barbell curl. Just remember your overhand as opposed to underhand on this one, right? All right, stay tuned. You know we got some more exercise for that brachialis. All right, y'all, we're gonna follow up the barbell reverse curls with cable rope curls. This is gonna be just like dumbbell hammer curls. And you'll notice, same grip right here, right? Both hammer grips, both focusing on brachialis, just like so. Now, you'll see videos and other people telling you to turn these out at the top, supinate them. That's to hit the peak of your bicep. So we're not worried about peaks in this video, we're worried about width. So we're not gonna supinate them at the top. We're just gonna keep them and squeeze and keep them hammered like so we can focus on the brachialis and work on the width of those arms, right? Right. All right, you wanna pick a weight, 6 to 10 reps. If you can do more than 10, well, more than 12, it's too light, go heavier. Just like so. The cable, you got constant tension, there's no dead space. So you can feel it out throughout the full range of motion. Squeeze your brachialis at the top, let it down slow. All right. cable curls. After the rope curls, we're gonna do cross-body hammer curls. You're hearing hammer curls an awful lot in this video, aren't you? That should tell you, put a little star next to the hammer curls if you wanna work on bicep width. Star next to the hammer curls. Boom. All right. So we're gonna go cross-body with these. So we just go to the opposite shoulder, squeeze the bicep, just like so. Funny story, when I was a kid, Hot Shots Part 2 came out with Charlie Sheen. If you haven't seen it, Charlie Sheen got super ripped for that movie. They did a behind the scenes shot of what he did. This is one of the exercises he did. So guess what I did after watching behind the scenes of Hot Shots Part 2? I went down the basement, grabbed my plastic weights, and started doing crossbody curls. You got it. All right, don't go too heavy on these. You can do a lot of cheating, a lot of momentum, right? So don't go too heavy. Focus on the brachialis, focus on the bicep. Nice and smooth, squeeze the bicep at the top. Don't throw the weights around. If you can't squeeze the bicep, you're going too heavy, lighten it up, right? All right, again, 6 to 10 reps, good form. Focus on your bicep. Don't get too sloppy with these ones. Stay tuned. We got one more. All right, y'all. We're going to finish this bicep width workout with, guess what? Another hammer curl. You got it. This time we're going to do them on the incline. Like so. Boom. What do Camille and I keep telling you? A muscle stretched under load has the most potential for growth. Guess what doing them on the incline does? It stretches your bicep out. That's right. You're in a stretch position right here. Come up, squeeze, back down to the stretch position, just like so. Keep them hammered. Don't turn them. Remember, don't supinate. We're worried about brachialis on this workout. We're worried about width. We're not worried about peak. We're not worried about height. We're just worried about width on this workout. So, it's another hammer curl. And this one's a killer, man. Holy smokes. I'm only curling 20 pounds and I can feel this like crazy right now. All right. Good pro tip. Nice and smooth, nice and slow. Go all the way stretched as far as you can. Stretch them out. Come up, squeeze at the top, and then back down to that stretch position. Ooh, baby, can I feel that? All right. That's the last one for this workout. Stay tuned. We're going to cap it. All right, y'all. Thanks for staying tuned to the end of this video. We're going to cap it. Remember, when I cap it, I try to get all the pro tips and everything I forgot to say while I was videoing. And that's why we recap all our videos, just to put something in at the end in case we forgot. So, we did a whole lot of dumbbell hammer curls during this video. A whole lot of hammer curls to focus on that brachialis, to focus on the width of the arm. We started with dumbbell curls, dumbbell hammer curls, excuse me, just like so. Good, traditional, and probably one of the best for focusing on your brachialis. Just remember, don't supinate because we're focusing on the brachialis, right? Right. Another one, if you want, use straps because you're going to get forearm burn like crazy, right? All right, we followed that up with barbell reverse curls. It's just an overhand curl. Don't get confused with the name. Just an overhand curl. Once again, squeeze at the top, squeeze that brachialis, squeeze that bicep, and then back down slowly. Again, you're gonna get a whole lot of forearm with that one. So just be aware. And like I said earlier, if your forearms are burning, your forearms are giving out, take a couple weeks, focus on forearm training, then come back and start training your brachialis, right? Then your forearm should be able to keep up. All right, we followed that with the rope hammer curl, same grip, right? So thumb up grip, same hammer grip. The advantage of the cable is you got constant tension. There's no dead space, right? That's on all cable exercises, by the way. That's the advantage of the cable. All right. After that, we did the Hot Shots Part 2, right? We did the crossbody hammer curls. I do love that exercise, and I've been doing it since I was a kid, like I told you, ever since Hot Shots Part 2 came out. It might have been in the 80s, as a matter of fact. Pro tip on that one, just don't go too sloppy, right? You can use a lot of momentum, but we don't really want to use momentum. Focus on that bicep. Focus on that bicep. You do get a little chest in there, by the way, as you're crossing your body. You are going to get a little chest workout as well. So keep that in mind if you want a little bonus work on your chest. Go ahead and do crossbody hammer curls. All right, then we finish with the incline hammer curls. Talk about a smoker, man. Again, it's another hammer curl, thumb up grip. Focus on your brachialis. If you haven't picked up on it yet, that thumb up grip on your curl is what hits your brachialis. Is a thumb up or it's an overhand grip. So that should tell you when you're supinated, you're working on peak and height. Any other grip, you're working on brachialis. Hey, put a star next to that one. So on the incline, pro tip, just go all the way, always stretch. Remember, stretch position under load has the most potential for growth. So make sure you're stretching on them incline dumbbell curls. That's the only way, one of the only ways you can stretch a bicep out while it's under load. All right. Again, thanks for staying tuned for this video. For more like it, check out our bicep playlist. And don't forget to check us out live, 12 Eastern every Sunday. You got me and Camille live. You can shoot questions. You can ask us anything you want. Real time, we'll get on it and we'll answer it right there for you if we can. All right, 88 Fitness. Like and subscribe.